Hey guys, I would be a hypocrite if I did not talk about this because I've mentioned in the past that I am against multi-platform games being taken by one company as an exclusive. I was very pissed off when I heard about Tomb Raider. I mean, I own an Xbox One, but I still will not be buying that game new for the Xbox One because I will not support practices like that. Because it's not right when people go and buy a console who are fans of multi-platform franchises and they expect that the next game in the franchise to be on that console, and then it gets taken by the other side. They get fucked in the ass, and that's not cool. And especially egregious on Square Enix's part because they had released the definitive edition of Tomb Raider, which sold way more on PS4 than it did on Xbox One, by the way. And then they made this shady deal with Microsoft to release Rise of the Tomb Raider at least it looks like it's going to be timed, but still, to do it, 6 months to a year where PlayStation only gamers will not get to play the game. Neither will the PC either, or for at least a certain amount of time. It's coming out only for Xbox One and Xbox 360. And I've talked about that. I also don't like the Street Fighter V deal. Now, some people have argued that's because Capcom has no money, but I'm sure that if they wanted to put Street Fighter V out multi-plat, they could have, okay? This was a deal they made with Sony because Sony paid them to make it exclusive, I guarantee you. And now we have a game called Star Ocean 5, which, again, Square Enix now just announced it for the PS3 and PS4. Why is it on the fucking PS3? I don't know, but whatever. Point is, not going to be on Xbox. I'm going to be using a picture in this video, and as you'll see, it's a game called Star Ocean: The Last Hope was on Xbox 360. Now, I don't know anything about this franchise. I couldn't care less about this franchise personally. I don't know anything about it. Not my kind of game, okay? But the point is, somebody who played this on Xbox 360, who maybe was excited with the idea of another Star Ocean game, now they get fucked if they only own an Xbox One because it's only going to be on PlayStation. This exclusives should be built from the ground up. They should be IPs that are only on one system, that have always only been on one system for the most part. Games like Gears of War, Halo, Uncharted, God of War. No one buys an Xbox One expecting God of War or The Last of Us to be on Xbox One. No one did that. No one bought a PS4 expecting Halo or fucking Forza to be on PlayStation. Do you see what I'm saying? No one does that. But people did buy a PS4 expecting the next Tomb Raider game to be on it. People did buy an Xbox One expecting the next Street Fighter game to be on it. So I really don't like this practice. I've said it before, and I will always stand by this, that I don't support this. Like I said, I will be, when I get Rise of the Tomb Raider, because I will play it on Xbox One, but being that we can still buy used games, which I hardly ever do, by the way, I'm going to wait like 4 or 5 days, because that's all it's going to take. I'll be able to get a used copy of it, because I will not support this practice. And Street Fighter V, I'm not going to buy used only because I'm not going to buy Street Fighter V at all because I couldn't care less about Street Fighter V. So, yeah, I don't support this, guys. And I really believe this, and I know this is going to be a little controversial to some of you. I don't like to tell other people what to think, but I mean, if you really care about gaming and gamers getting to play games, you should be against this too, okay? You should be against this practice too. You should be, for gamers getting to play as many games as possible on as many platforms as possible. The Wii U, it's the Wii U. Nintendo doesn't get third party. But you know what I'm saying, all right? No one expects the games to be on Nintendo's platforms anyway. So that's it. I've said all I have to say. This practice of taking multi-platform franchises as exclusives needs to stop. That's it, guys. Bye-bye.